because when I'm ready to work and play hard, I never wear a hat like this. So I'm going to turn this hat this way, excuse me. Now I'm ready to work. I'm ready to go to work. When you're doing something with your heart, your full intent, and you're living with purpose, it gives you the strength, the courage, and the determination to outlast any of the challenges that might come before you. As an athlete, you know, you have to realize what it is, why you deserve to win the race. I was a runner in high school and in college. I was state champion in high school, and I ran competitively in college. And my track coach said to me, Mark, until you really run with purpose that you want to win, and a reason why you want to win, you're not going to win. Because when the going gets tough, you have to have something that sustains you from deep inside that's beyond the pain of that challenge. And that is the purpose. My purpose here, while I'm alive on this planet, and I made this determination at a very young age, that while I'm here, I want to make the world a better place. And what does that mean? When I was younger, it meant one thing, that was winning the race, to be an example, to say, hey man, I could be a kind guy, I could be a tough guy, and I could be a great athlete and a great student. So little, it changes as you get older. But I will say that the Cerule opportunity has given me the ability to give people a vehicle to change their life. So if you're gonna live life, right, live it with an exclamation point. So we're very fortunate. I feel very fortunate that I was given this opportunity, but with that comes responsibility. And it's also about helping other people realize their purpose. Because ultimately, when people are happy and they're fulfilled, they make the world a better place for everybody. When Brian Lyles is happy, his family's happy, the world's a better place. And right now you can see that what's going on with regards to people's health challenges or financial challenges, or even just the insecurity. If I had an opportunity, I want to share it with others so they can transform their lives. And that's what we have here at Cerule. To me, everything in life is about relationships. And I've had the privilege of really meeting some amazing networkers, very high level income earners, you know, 800,000 a month, 500,000 a month, 100,000 a month, whatever it is. But it's not the money that impresses me about them. It's really what their purpose is in life. So I connect at a very fundamental level, and I'll ask them, what is your dream? What do you want to do with your life? And it changes everything, because you get an idea of really where they're at, where their motivation is. And I'm never really trying to say, look, man, I got a great opportunity for you. I never make that pitch right from the beginning. I just develop the relationship and try to understand where they're at. And as that relationship goes, I nurture that relationship and find out, you know, how's their family? What are they doing? How are they doing? Are they crushing it? Are they happy where they are? And I'm generally very happy. When people are happy, I'm happy. They don't necessarily have to just be with my opportunity. I'm just happy that they're happy and they're crushing it and living their dream. And because of that, there's a very genuine relationship. But with respect to Cerule, what I always ask somebody, you know what? And after we've warmed up that relationship, I've asked, you know, if I can introduce you to a product that's so unique that could change your or transform your life, would you be interested in that? Even knowing that with another company that might be selling nutritionals, they're still open, because maybe they're having health issues, maybe a family member is, and that's how you get in the door, is with the product that's so unique that once they try it and they fall in love with it, that's when things open up. I like to say I failed my way to success. I tried it the other way, where you try to feel like you have a sales pitch, or you're gonna know how to respond to somebody, how to bring a person in or close the deal, if you will. And I don't look at it as closing anything. I look at it building a sincere relationship. I read this someplace, and I'm trying to remember the book, but it says, you know, when you connect with the person's heart, you can connect with anybody. When you try to connect with your mind with them, you will only connect with people that think the way you do. But sincerity and compassion go way beyond intellect. And I realize that, and I'm just an average guy. I am a strategist. Don't get me wrong. I am a strategist, and I realized that the best way to develop relationships is to be genuine and sincere, right? So when you're happy for people, for their successes, they sense that, they feel that, and then they value you because you're sharing the joy with them, right? It's not like you're jealous or whatever. I really care about other people's dreams. I mean, I'll ask people, I'll be at a restaurant or a pub, we'll talk to the waitress or waiter and say, we'll just develop a relationship. I'll be telling them about Cerule. But first, what I do is I'll say, you know what? You're really great at this job. Are you a student, or what is your dream? I'll actually ask them, what is your dream in life? And most people say, you know what? Nobody has ever asked me that question, not even my own family members. And it's such an important question to ask because you provoke people to think about who they are and what they're going to do in their life and the value that they have. I said, you know what? You're awesome. You got a great smile. So somebody did that to me. They woke me up because you know what? Growing up, I didn't feel like I had any real value that I could bring to the world until my coaches and other people, and even in network marketing, I learned that everybody makes a difference. Everybody can make a difference that only they can do, right? Because of their sphere of influence. And I realized that if I'm gonna live life, let me live it till its fullest. Let me develop my capability to embrace all types of people. Forget about the politics, the religion, or the nationalities or whatever it is. Develop the heart-to-heart connections. And this is not a pitch, this is real. Again, it comes back to when you're happy, it makes the world a better place. And that's how network marketing, I never really focused on the sale. I focused on developing the trusting relationships and how we can help each other build each other up. Me growing up, I'm naturally shy. I was naturally shy. I had to learn how to overcome certain things about reaching out to people so that I could make a difference in the world. If I wanted to be better, if I wanted to achieve these goals in my life, I realized that I had to work on myself, right? About embracing other people, about knowing who they are. And why is it important that I care about other people and not just about the do-re-mi? But what's beautiful about Cerule is I've fallen down many times and I've learned from those experiences. There's no such thing as failure, as Ian Davies always says, it's feedback. But I'm always willing to work on myself. And the Cerule vehicle, I will tell you this, when we first started this company, we had no brochures really. We had no major marketing. We had nothing other than pure excitement and passion. And that's what drives this industry, is excitement and passion. It's like enthusiasm or ignorance on fire. But Cerule has given me a lifestyle and my family where we've traveled all over the world. We've been to Venice, to Mexico, all over the United States, and just meeting people and developing these relationships with people. They've become family. In the industry right now, and a lot of my friends are top earners in many other companies, but there is a buzz, there's a hum, okay? And it's a feeling that you feel inside that when something is about ready to explode, we're just starting to get going. And I've been there 3 other times, okay? So when you sense that and you know that there's something there, right? So when you hear your other friends that are top earners, other companies say, hey man, I hear this stuff is going on with Cerule. What's going on over there? And it's creating that energy, all right? So the people that are involved right now, you are the foundation of where this company is gonna go. This is the place to be. Now, let me just say that, you know, I'm also a business broker, so I have a unique experience to be able to look at companies and their growth cycles, et cetera. And so if you see where we are right now in our growth cycle, and that we're in several countries all over the world globally, but if you look at it and see for the amount of investment, and I know many companies say this, for a small amount of investment in your own starter kit, right? Whether the $299 or the $14.99 or whatever's in between, you're in business for yourself to create wealth that exceeds most executive pays. It's really a matter of your choice, and it's on your schedule and your timeline. But also we have something that a lot of other companies, network marketing, just don't have, and is a unique product that helps your body's own immune system as well as to regenerate the stem cell. We are the pioneers in that industry. We are the category creators of that. That's our pedigree. So if you look at the timing of where we are as a company, the marketing material, we're set right now to really take off.